So we're not just going to play any boring old dating game that you've seen before. We're going to play a PNW Cryptid dating game. Happy Valentine's Day!
It's the happiest day of my life.
You're going to get
so
even
far.
happier at the end, I promise. Well, I shouldn't say you're getting a happy ending. That might sound wrong, but anyway. Hi, Caitlin.
Hi, Cassie.
Hi, creepy people.
Hello.
It's me.
And me.
And Caitlin.
Yeah.
But also me. I'm back.
Yay.
I have an episode for you guys. Because Caitlin just tried to hog up 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all know how we feel about Caitlin's episodes.
It's some real Leo energy up in here.
No, we love her. She does good work, but it's time for a break because, this is PNW Haunts and Homicides.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
In case you didn't know, PNW stands for Pacific Northwest.
So we primarily cover cases based in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. In case you didn't know. Now you know.
Now you know. The more you know.
But it's time for a little fun. Because it's Valentine's Day. Even if you don't celebrate it, I think you're going to really enjoy this episode. It is a little themey, but it's fun.
I'm on board. So
She
get
is
on
so
board.
on board. She was on board the moment I mentioned it. She was like, yes,
Yeah.
doing it.
I really, really, really got on board.
She did. She had all these crazy ideas that just weren't going to work out.
That's
Maybe
the
next
story
time.
of my life.
But she lit the fire under my butt and I went and did a thing. So we're going to have some fun today. This is all make-believe. This is all fun and games. This isn't real. Just so everyone's clear.
It's real.
And I'll probably say it again later on when you'll know what I'm talking about. So
I do. It's real.
I wouldn't say that. So today we're going to play a little game. We're going to play a little dating game.
Okay, a dating game. Not
dating
like a,
game.
would you like to play a game?
No, not like a Saw game. It's
Okay,
not.
cool.
It's not a scary episode.
Okay.
But we are going to play a little dating game. Unfortunately, we didn't really know any single people, so we're just going to sub in Caitlin.
Okay.
Disclaimer: Caitlin is not single, like at all. Period. End of story. We're just having fun, so please, no one slide into her DMs. And Chris, don't hate me.
Look at that. Oh, she's so protective of me.
just looking out, I don't want anyone to get too excited that you're on the market.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they're clamoring at all of the places.
We had some people clamoring.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Wait, this is news to me.
I don't know if I'll call them people, but we'll get into it.
Oh, boy. Okay.
So we're not just going to play any boring old dating game that you've seen before. We're going to play a PNW Cryptid dating game. Yeah. Don't act surprised. You already knew.
Well, I was a little bit unsure as to whether or not it was going to happen.
It's happening, baby. Happy Valentine's Day.
It's the happiest day of my life.
You're going to get
so
even
far.
happier at the end, I promise. Well, I shouldn't say you're getting a happy ending. That might sound wrong, but anyway. So the definition of cryptid, in case anyone doesn't know, is an animal such as Sasquatch or the Loch Ness Monster that has been claimed to exist but never proven to exist.
Okay.
Okay, so just so we're all clear what the definition of cryptid is.
Just keep that rattling around back there.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to PNW Cryptid Dating Game. Caitlin, come on down. How was that for my game announcer voice?
I love it. You're channeling some Bob Barker energy.
Something. Channeling something. I will not do that the whole time, I promise, but maybe one more time. Caitlin is a fun, sassy, sexy single looking for her perfect cryptid match.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm done. That was it.
I liked it.
So I'm not going to tell Caitlin or anyone who the elusive bachelors are. So we're going to have 3 rounds and we will get to know our 4 elusive bachelors.
Ooh.
Let me tell you, tracking these guys down for questioning was not easy. But once I started to float Caitlin's photo around, I had them. It's the one on the fridge. You know what I'm talking about.
I was going to say, how old is this photo?
And at the end, Caitlin will pick which one she thinks would fit her best.
Who my match is.
Yeah. Who
my
her
cryptid match.
Match man's is. Again, this is all make believe. Okay.
I mean, it's real.
You're going to have a cryptid in your bed. Watch out, Chris. So we'll still do the tarot read at the end, and it will be for whoever she picks what his intentions are with her.
Oh.
With my daughter.
With my daughter. With my adult daughter.
So that's how we'll do that.
Okay. So I get a little bit of a reading on this love match.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Okay. Round 1. Here we go. Each bachelor answered 7 identical questions and 1 random question to keep things interesting.
Ooh.
All of the questions and things I'm going to talk about in the rounds are all clues to who these cryptids might be.
That makes sense. Okay.
So bachelor number 1, first question. What is your biggest insecurity? And he says kissing can be quite a challenge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what that means, but
yeah, me either.
Take that how you want.
Okay.
Question number 2, what is your favorite color? And he says black, which I say same.
Okay. Yeah.
I say same.
Relatable.
And I just had this debate with somebody the other day because they were asking me my favorite color and I couldn't pick. So I just say black because that's like all the colors together, right?
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a thinker.
Maybe we have something in common. Maybe I should be on this dating game.
I know. Come on.
Question number 3. What is your biggest fear? He says fire.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, I'm not sure that we're compatible then in that way.
That's true. That's true.
All right.
The 4th question's a fun one. What is your favorite sexual position? He says missionary.
Okay.
Okay. A little vanilla, but that's okay.
Yeah. All right.
You do you. Question number 5. What is your ideal date? He says a buffet. It's the easiest way to keep him a cheap date because he has a rather large appetite.
Okay.
So does that mean he's he assumes that you're paying?
Maybe.
Huh.
It sounds like that's a possibility.
Is he calling himself a cheap date?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know.
Listen, call yourself whatever you want. Don't call me a cheap date.
Yeah.
That's.
How do you feel about buffets?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have a lot of thoughts and feelings on, I mean, how much time do we have? Probably not that much.
Not that much.
Okay.
I'm surprised you're not taking notes on these guys.
Well, I thought about it, but then I was like, is that cheating?
I don't think it's cheating.
Okay.
I mean, if you really want to.
I mean, I'm going to.
She's taking notes.
Hold on. I don't know if where's my notebook? Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Continue.
Question number 6. What is your best quality? Oh, you might like this one, Caitlin. He says protective, like a bodyguard.
Okay.
So that sounds pretty good. That might make up for some other things.
I mean, it would have to. It would have to. Okay.
Question number 7. What stimulates your serotonin?
Ooh.
He says oversized, fluffy sweaters. Oh, that is so pure.
Okay. All right.
And question number 8 is kind of the rotating random question. It is, what is your favorite scent? And he says burnt trees.
Huh.
Do you have any guesses on who this is?
No, I don't.
I
Actually,
didn't think so. All right. Are you ready for Bachelor number 2?
Yes, I
Okay.
think.
You are.
Okay.
Question number 1, what is your biggest insecurity? Bachelor number 2 says that people think he's a myth. Aw.
Okay.
I'm sure that's pretty common amongst the cryptid society, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Question number 2, what is your favorite color? He says anything shiny.
Okay. I mean, same.
Who does he think he is? The crab from Moana? Shiny. Question number 3, what is your biggest fear? And he says salt.
Salt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, that's kind of interesting.
Huh. Okay.
Huh. Number 4, the good question. What is your favorite sexual position? He says the submarine, which I don't encourage anyone to Google. Question number 5, what is your ideal date? He says a day on the lake. Aw,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
sweet.
Okay.
Are there submarines in this lake?
Here's the thing. This guy's clearly got a thing with water.
Clearly.
Okay.
Clearly. Question number 6, what is your best quality? He says, I'm a strong swimmer.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So I think you nailed the water part. Yeah. Question number 7, what stimulates your serotonin? He says small animals. Oh, see, he's got some good qualities.
But I feel like I want to know why.
Well, he goes
Why?
on to say they feel so good, they smell so good, and okay, well, things get weird here, and
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna
That's what I
move
thought.
on from
Okay.
the small animals. Okay.
All right.
Question number 8. What is your biggest pet peeve? He says when someone is immortalized for no reason and has nothing of value to offer in return. Wow. I feel like we hit a nerve.
Okay. Yeah.
Someone is sensitive.
Yeah, that's a real how do I put this nicely? Oh wait, I don't care. That's a real incel vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
Are you ready to move on to Bachelor number 3?
I mean, we probably should.
Question number 1. What is your biggest insecurity? He says people often mistake him for someone else. Oh.
Oh.
Well, it happens to the best of us. Question number 2. What is your favorite color? He says blue.
Okay. I like that. I like blue.
What's your favorite color, Caitlin?
I think probably gray or black
Okay.
or rose gold.
Yeah.
Or
the
green.
Rose gold. See, it's hard to choose.
Yeah. I can't choose. I don't know.
Question number 3. What is your biggest fear? He says bright lights and crowds. And I say
mean,
preach.
Same.
Question number 4. What is your favorite sexual position? Are we ready for this one?
I mean, probably not, but let's do it.
He says anything on the inversion table, baby.
I don't really know what to put in my notes here.
He
But
likes to be upside down.
okay.
So
All
I
right.
don't think that's that kinky. That's no submarine. Let me tell you.
That's not a kink. That's a crime
Ugh.
against humanity.
Yeah. Question number 5. What is your ideal date? He says flying out of town for dinner. Okay,
Oh.
Christian Grey.
Right?
Maybe he is a little kinky. Question number 6. What is your best quality? He says his eyes. They're big and bright. You could even say they glow.
Okay.
Interesting. Sounds nice, though. Big, bright, glowing eyes. Could be quite striking.
The way you say that, I feel like that's pointed.
I'm not
I
saying
don't
it
know.
I have no bias towards any of these bachelors.
Okay.
I'm just reading their questions.
Okay.
They answered them. They made them up, not me. Question number 7. What stimulates your serotonin? He said some rad 80s vibes. I like this guy.
Okay. Well, see,
might
then
be a
we
little
should
biased.
be setting you up.
Yeah, maybe I can get his number if you don't pick him.
Okay.
Question number 8. Are you a night owl or an early bird? He says neither, but I do prefer the night.
Okay, so so like tell me you don't know how to answer questions without telling me.
I mean, maybe there's something in there. Maybe it's some sort of clue.
Yeah, that's what I gather, but
Interesting.
I've gathered very little. I don't know.
Let's move on to bachelor number 4, our final bachelor. Question number 1. What is your biggest insecurity? He says nothing.
Okay.
We're
I
off
see
to
you.
an interesting start. Okay.
All right.
Question number 2. What is your favorite color? He says orange. It's a nice color. I like orange.
I'm getting a real fuckboy vibe here.
Question number 3. What is your biggest fear? He says becoming irrelevant.
Okay. Yeah. I stand by my previous statement.
Ready for question number 4?
I mean, sure.
What is your favorite sexual position? He says cowgirl.
Yeah. Called that one. Okay.
Question number 5. What is your ideal date? He says something adventurous like white water rafting.
Huh.
Okay. Question number 6. What is your best quality? He says there's a beer named after me. I don't know if that's your quality, bro, but okay.
Okay.
Okay. Question number 7. What stimulates your serotonin? He says ultra long scarves.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Listen, I'm really trying to take detailed notes here. This is I mean,
There's a lot of clues.
honestly, this feels like higher stakes than even our last election.
It might be.
Yeah.
This is a very important choice. Ready for the last question?
Okay.
If asked on a date to a wedding, do you choose the chicken or the fish? He says fish all day.
Oh, man. Okay. I'm surprised he didn't say fish faux show.
Okay, so we've reached round number 2.
Okay.
So we're going to get to know a little bit about each of our 4 bachelors from the perspective of someone who has been close to them. Bachelor number 1. Are you ready? I had a very, very lovely talk with bachelor number 1's mom. She couldn't figure out how to use the email, so she had me talk to her on the phone and just like relay the message. So she says, my boo-boo has an explosive personality. Which is funny because we were talking about Boo Boo earlier. You don't even know Bachelor number 1's mom. So
that's correct.
the Boo Boo theme is just natural. Okay. She goes on to say, oh, he's gonna hate me that I called him Boo Boo in front of everybody, especially a pretty woman like Caitlin.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, I think he could really use a lady in his life. I always try to get him to stay on top of the moisturizing, but he just doesn't seem to listen to me. She rambled, y'all, let me tell you. She goes on to say, I think if he had a nice lady around to help him lotion his hard to reach areas, I think he would just be a little bit happier.
Okay.
Okay, so he's got some dry skin issues or something. Okay. And of course, to help him keep up with trimming those unruly eyebrows, call your mother, Boo Boo.
Oh, boy.
Interesting. I don't think that helps Bachelor number 1's chances at all.
No, not really.
But if you want his mom's number, she's so nice.
Yeah.
Bachelor number 2. This is from his ex-girlfriend. She DM'd us.
Oh.
So she said, Augie was sweet, but it just didn't work out. He had this weird obsession with the Loch Ness Monster. It was like he was jealous that Nessie got more attention. Okay, so now I feel like the nerve that we poked earlier might make a little more sense.
Yeah.
She said Nessie had more books, movies, news stories, podcast episodes, and merch. So much merch. Plus, there was that incident with my chihuahua. Okay. Interesting. What happened to your chihuahua?
Not a dog person, or?
I don't know. He really liked the small animals. So.
Like probably as a snack? Like a little appetizer?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Okay. Bachelor number 3. Sadly, Bachelor number 3 doesn't have any close friends or family. So there was no one to reach out to. But
great.
That's sort of a clue on his personality as well. So, Bachelor number 4. Your favorite. This came via text message from his childhood best friend. I'm going to read the text messages as they came in. They were all separate. There's typos.
Oh, great. Perfect. Off to a great start.
The first text, Cece was my BFF growing up, the up arrow.
Oh, great. Okay.
Next, we use the number 2, hangover, Al, he, Tim. Which, oh, okay. He says, duck you, autocorrect, hang out all the time, asterisk.
Okay. Great.
Next text message. But FYI, they named some sort of hipster with no E beer emoji after him. Okay.
Oh, huh. Yeah, seems like we've heard about that before.
Yeah. That's a theme.
Okay.
Now he thinks he's too good for everyone, IMO, and a bunch of exclamation points.
Whew. That's tough.
He keeps going. SMH WTF is up again, the up arrow, wit dat, and an angry face.
Yeah, that feels like a lot. It feels like a lot.
And then again, but IDC, which means I don't care, I think.
Yeah.
I know N-O. Deep with a lot of E's.
That's a lot.
I know deep down, like 180 feet down, every TBT, that's Throwback Thursday, he thinks of doing corkscrews in the Columbia with me. Aww. So this guy seems sweet in the end. Maybe you should get his number.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Sound like there was some clues in there, though.
I mean, I would think so, but
well, are you ready for round number 3? Because I think you're going to really like it.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I hope so.
So each one of the bachelors gave me a little something to give to you.
Oh, boy.
Okay. So this first gift is from Bachelor number 1.
Oh, it's so cute. Okay, let's see what's in here. Chocolates. Oh. Sorry, I got hungry, but I heard you didn't even like chocolate. Okay, so, I mean, it's empty, but he did wrap it.
He did, yeah. I mean, it's the thought
These
that
are
counts,
TikToks,
right?
For sure.
Okay, this is from Bachelor number 2.
Okay, all right. Oh, is there? Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, boy.
Oh, it's jewelry. How sweet. He does like
Very
shiny
cute.
stuff, right?
He does, clearly. A very festive heart Mardi Gras beads. It's kind of a twofer because you could really use these for 2 different holidays every year.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful jewelry. Okay. I'm sure if he wasn't on a budget, he would get you something nicer.
That's what they all say.
Okay, from Bachelor number 3.
Adorable. I'm scared. Okay. A charging cord.
It's a phone charger. Interesting. Okay. Okay.
A shark.
Bachelor number 4's gift.
This is heavy.
What is it? What is it, Caitlin?
colossal
Oh, well, now
Clyde.
that's cheating, CC.
It definitely seems like it.
Well, it seems as though we have a little cheater amongst us who just can keep their mouth shut about themselves.
So this is interesting because I feel like this is kind of a giveaway.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. Because it's, spoiler alert, a can of beer.
Yes, it is. The can of beer.
The can of beer.
That has been mentioned once or twice.
Rogue. Colossal Clyde.
Ugh. That bitch. Can't believe he did that.
But it says dedicated to fishing stories.
Oh.
Right on the front of this can. Word has it that after years of terrifying sailors and feasting on salmon, he acquired a taste for hops. So we brewed this Imperial IPA with a colossal dose of Cascade, Chinook, Citra, and Strata hops in hopes of coaxing Claude out to join us for a pint.
Oh.
Okay, so if this is like his profile pic on Tinder, like which way are we swiping?
That's up to you. This is your dating game, baby.
Okay, well, I mean, I have some really difficult decisions to make, I think, at this point. So
I guess I don't need to ask you if you have any guesses who Bachelor number 4 is. Because clearly it's Colossal Claude. He gave it away, gave him his damn self away. So.
Yeah, he sure did.
Any final guesses on the others, or do you just want to head to round 4 and choose your mans?
Yeah, this is a tough one.
It is tough.
I feel like I was getting a certain vibe about some of these, and now I might be more confused than ever.
That was my goal.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really not sure. I don't know.
Okay. Do you think any of them are like the usual suspects we would see in the PNW, or?
I think maybe one of them is. I'm just, it just feels too soon to say for sure.
Okay. Okay, round 4, you got to pick your ideal mate, and then I will tell you all about every single one of them.
Yeah, so this is a really tough one. Normally, I think number 1, that would be a tempting choice. But I'm a little bit afraid about some of these answers here. So,
also, Caitlin, you're not really dating them.
I mean, yeah. But listen, I take everything that I do very seriously.
Seriously.
Yeah. I feel like Bachelor number 2 for sure is out because I have small animals, and that's going to be that's going to be a deal breaker for me.
I mean, they gave him, they stimulated his serotonin.
Yeah.
It's like they would make him happy.
Uh-huh. For how long? And in what form or fashion? Okay. So, oh my gosh. Well, Claude had the most terrible answers, but he's the one that I wanted, obviously.
I know, that's why I made him a douche.
Yeah. I was like, I know it. I feel like realistically. Okay.
Moment of truth.
I think I'm going to go with number 3.
Number 3. Wow, that's a surprise.
Is it?
Okay,
great.
Are you ready to find out who your bachelor is?
Sure.
Okay, bachelor number 3 is Bat Squatch.
I felt like it was a Squatch.
So Bat Squatch, you remember he was the one who got confused with someone else.
Yeah.
Sasquatch, Bat Squatch.
I felt like I was picking that up. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the only one that I felt like I had any clue on.
So I'll tell you a little bit more about him. He is rumored to have originated from the 1980 Mount St. Helens eruption.
Oh.
But he has been spotted up and down the West Coast. He is described as basically a 9-foot tall Sasquatch with blue fur. huge bat wings, and glowing eyes.
Okay.
I remember. I knew you liked the eyes.
Yeah.
You were weird about it, but they rubbed off on you. Like bats, they are nocturnal and despise the light. They live solitary lives. So that's why he had no friends or family.
Makes sense.
So I don't know why he wants a girlfriend, but here we are.
Whatever.
So I guess that's good if what? Oh.
What?
What? So I guess that's good that you won't see like a horde of flying monkeys coming at you, Wizard of Oz style. So,
Yeah. Because that's nightmare fuel.
Right.
For sure. Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
People who have witnessed a bat squatch have reported battery drain. So, it is very sweet of him to give you a phone charger for your date so you don't lose charge.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Thoughtful.
How thoughtful.
Yeah.
I can't even believe how thoughtful he is.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to hear about the rest of the contestants?
Okay.
We can go with Colossal Claude since we already clearly know who he is.
Jealous.
Caitlin actually requested him. So, of course, I had to make him unlikable.
Yeah.
Because I knew she would just pick him.
An absolute douche canoe.
He was first spotted in the Columbia River in 1934. Cece is...
Cece?
I love that. Cece is a 15 to 40 foot long... That's a big difference there, but 15 to 40 foot long with a round body, snake-like tail, and 8-foot long neck with a horse head.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So the ultra long scarbs were for the 8-foot long neck.
I mean, that makes sense.
And I think I picked orange for his favorite color because if he has a horse head, maybe he likes, the C words. We can't say them because the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
But those.
That makes sense.
Those orange vegetables.
Those orange vegetables.
They're crunchy.
That are crunchy. Yeah.
Some people think he might be a plesiosaur.
Oh.
Which are extinct because that's a dinosaur.
Okay.
But that's kind of the look of him, I guess.
Yeah. So then it's not extinct.
Right. If it was.
Yeah.
But who knows?
That or Claude's not that. And there's no way to know.
He's his own thing.
Yeah. Boy, is he.
In 1963, Shell oil workers reported seeing Cece 180 feet down, maneuvering in a corkscrew fashion. So,
interesting.
That's what he likes to do, corkscrews in the Columbia.
Okay.
Some fishermen who had an encounter with him said he would steal 20-pound halibut right off the line.
I mean, I would absolutely do that if I could.
Right.
Yeah. They're delicious. So.
Well, too bad you didn't pick him. He could steal you some halibut.
Yeah.
But, he'd probably just talk about his beer the whole time.
I know. What are you going to do? I mean, but what pairs better with fish and chips than a beer?
Right. Yeah. He's on to something. Fun fact, I guess he's sometimes known as Marvin the Monster.
Mm-hmm.
Which I didn't know. Fun fact.
That's what I've heard.
Never heard of it. That's all.
It's all like old man names, too.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny. It's like Claude, Marvin.
So contestant number 1 was the Gumbaroo. Have you heard of it?
I cannot say that I have.
Okay.
I don't think.
He is found along the coast from Washington to California, described as bear-like, but with no fur.
What?
So that's why he likes the sweaters.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Instead, he has black, leathery skin that is basically a shield.
Okay.
Protecting the Gumbaroo even against bullets.
Whoa.
So very tough.
Okay.
Which I'm surprised you didn't pick him.
Yeah.
Because he was the...
protective.
Yeah.
He doesn't like fire.
I mean...
He lives on the coast range and he doesn't want to do a fire on the beach.
Well,
so like...
There's
ooh.
a reason. I'll tell you.
All right.
Some speculate that the skin itself might not be black in color, but coated in the ash of his home, which is a burnt cedar tree.
I was going to say, he says he likes the smell of burnt trees.
Because they remind him of home.
Oh.
He lives in a little burnt tree. Or
Okay.
big burnt tree, not
Yeah.
a little one.
Not a little one.
Which is ironic that his home and his favorite scent are burnt, but he is scared of fire.
That's what I'm saying.
So why is that? Fire is one of the only ways to kill a gumbaroo, and they are apparently highly flammable.
Oh boy.
So that's why he has the explosive personality that his mummy
no.
said. Boo boo. He does have one other weakness, and that's being bitten by another creature called the timber doodle.
Like
And
a poodle?
I don't know.
Like
A timber poodle? I have no idea. That led me to believe he wouldn't like to be bitten at all. Probably pretty vanilla.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
hence the missionary.
I see where I see. Oh, I follow.
She gets it. She gets me. He also has, as I alluded to in the very first question, and this is a very scientific term, a shit ton of very sharp teeth.
Oh.
So yeah, it might make kissing a little hard.
I could see that.
I feel like it would be like an Edward Scissorhands situation.
Yeah.
On your
but like
face.
with your mouth. Yeah. Not ideal.
Did you like my scissor hands?
Yeah,
But
I
I was
did.
doing scissor hands.
You look like you were doing finger guns again.
Who knows? All those teeth probably help him out because he does have an insatiable appetite.
I mean,
You know,
same.
clearly, he ate all of his lovely date's chocolates.
Yeah.
Who does that? He will eat anything that even looks like food. So I'd watch out for all those food-shaped items we like to carry around. Yes, I'm talking to you, Miss Pizza Purse.
Pizza purse.
So good thing
My
you didn't
God.
pick him and bring your pizza purse and your dog. You would have just been gone, girl.
He's like a hot dog and a pizza? Oh, no.
You put them in the little hot dog Halloween costume. Oh, God.
No, I think that's bachelor number 2.
Right.
Oof.
And how could I forget the Eugene Vevey? That's not his name.
Oh, yeah.
And how could I forget the Eugene Levy eyebrows and porcupine chin?
Oh, boy.
Very hot.
That's
very hot.
that is a lot.
Also, another fun fact, very PNW. This story originated with lumberjacks.
Huh.
Yeah.
That makes sense, though.
Out in the
Yeah.
trees. you
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Bachelor number 2 is Ogo Pogo.
Ogo Pogo.
Have you heard of him?
It sounds so familiar.
It's an interesting one.
Uh-huh.
Ogo Pogo dwells in Okanagan Lake in Kelowna, British Columbia.
Yeah, he does.
And no one else is going to know, but that took me a ridiculously long amount of time to say that whole sentence. It's been 10 minutes. Oh, God. Okay. He's described as some sort of serpent or dragon creature. The legend is that the Siuk Okanagan people who were native to the land gave offerings to Ogopogo in return for safe passage across the lake. Yes. And
Okay.
any guesses what the offering was? Live small animals.
No, thank you.
Later, people would start to bring their precious metals and jewelry to appease
Oh.
Ogopogo. Yes. Instead of the live sacrifices. Actually, the origin of this cryptid is most likely a misunderstanding due to language barriers.
Huh.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Weird, right?
Who would have thunk?
In fact, the Siuk Okanagan people told settlers of a sacred water spirit protecting the land. They called it, and this is a crazy looking name, but it came with a pronunciation, which is not too bad. So it's kind of fun.
Okay.
It's Nahaha Ikku.
Oh.
And it's spelled like N apostrophe X with a little thingy AXITK thingy mabobbers. Yeah, it's really cool
my
looking.
gosh.
I like our language is not as
Solemn.
pretty. Not as pretty as this, but
Solemn.
that translates to the sacred spirit of the lake, which sounds nice.
It does.
They describe it as having a horse head with deer antlers. So I think it's like kind of the same swimming creature, maybe, but maybe not. Maybe it's just like a walking, like a land spirit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds potentially really, really different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Big miscommunication. Their offerings included tobacco, sage, and salmon. So try explaining this to white people, and it turns into sacrificing live animals to appease a demon.
I mean,
and here we are.
I mean, we are kind of the worst.
The actual worst. So fast forward to the 20s, where we get the origin of the Ogopogo name from a very entertaining song. I will include the link to the song. It's really fun. I highly suggest listening to it.
Uh-oh.
But some of the lyrics are, I am looking for the Ogopogo, the funny little Ogopogo. His mother was a pollywog. His father was a whale. I am going to put a little salt on his tail.
Rude.
I know. So I figured he might be scared of salt.
Like a slug.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Icky. They do compare him to the Loch Ness Monster. The locals have statues of him, and people even travel to visit the lake to try and get a glimpse. But I had never heard of him, and obviously he's not as famous as a Loch Ness Monster because he doesn't have, ladles of him that you can, use in your kitchen.
Not by a long shot.
Which
yeah.
I want one really bad.
I know.
So I gathered that he might be have a little bit of a complex about that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, listen, it's probably best that I didn't go this route because I myself have a Loch Ness loose leaf tea diffuser.
Oh, yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
Cute. See what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not an Ogopogo one.
That's right. I mean, man, that's rough. Living in the shadow.
Right. Yeah. Sad. But one more little funsy fact for you. In the 80s, there was a $1 million reward for proof of the Ogopogo's existence.
Oh.
Yeah. $1 million.
$1 million. Wait, is the reward no longer?
I don't think so. I think they kind of canceled that. Yeah. I mean, they've got their tourists now on their merch, so they're good to go.
Okay. That's fair.
Are you ready to do the tarot reading to find out what Mr. Bat Squatch has in mind for you? What his intentions are with you?
It's probably best if I have all of the information, but I'm a little bit afraid.
That's all of the information.
Okay.
You have all of the information.
Listen, I'm going to trust the tarot. It's going to guide me correctly.
I think so too.
It's going to know these cryptids.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Tarot?
As indie podcasters, we love to show our support of other awesome shows. So stay tuned for the promo we've got to share with you this week.
Let's show them some love. You can find their info in our show notes.
I can't possibly tell you all the crazy things that happen in the new true crime podcast, Dead in the Water, in 30 seconds. But what I can tell you is that it's about a well-to-do Australian woman who met and fell in love with a mysterious man who had a beautiful yacht and planned to marry him and spend the rest of their days sailing around the world together. What actually happened was serial infidelity, loss of more than $1 million, and attempted murder. The series is narrated by Tony Dalton of AMC's Better Call Saul. You can find Dead in the Water by going to deadinthewaterpodcast.com or just search Dead in the Water from Voyage Media anywhere you listen to podcasts.
If you're a frequent PNW Haunts and Homicides listener, you probably already know we're Birdie ambassadors.
We wanted to take a quick moment to tell you a little bit more about this awesome product.
Birdie is the modern personal safety alarm made for women by women.
In a situation where you feel threatened or unsafe, you can simply activate Birdie's loud siren and flashing light to create a diversion.
Birdie is perfect to carry anytime because the device is lightweight and comes in a variety of colors.
So important. Use our ambassador link and coupon code PNW Haunts and Homicides to receive 10% off your purchase. Like our social media handles, the coupon code is all spelled out, no special characters.
You can find the link and promo code in our show notes or PNW Haunts and Homicides link tree. Have a safe-ass day.
You guys, we're back.
And don't worry, we did get more wine.
Well, of course.
I'm excited for this tarot read. We had a lot of technical difficulties, but now
Holy fucking
I'm
shit,
feeling
did
it.
we?
Yeah. We got it figured out.
Okay.
We're probably being cursed and or haunted.
Yeah. So I regret my decisions. So maybe Bat Squatch isn't the one for me.
He is. Don't say that about him. And then we have the other rogue beer, the Gumbaroo. So Rogue made the Gumbaroo, the Bat Squatch, and Colossal Claude into beers. And I did not know that before I picked them for this episode. I knew Colossal Claude did.
Yeah, that's the only one I knew about.
Even in like researching them, typing in their names into Google, it didn't register that they had beers or it just didn't come up. But yeah, so I was pretty surprised and happy to find that out. They don't have Ogopogo yet, but we will start a petition.
Absolutely.
Okay, Caitlin.
That's me.
Pick your eligible, what are you, sassy, sexy single?
Oh boy. Okay.
Pick the card for Bat Squatch's intentions with you.
Okay.
What did we get?
Shut up.
Did we get?
Shut
Did
up.
we get?
Shut up.
Oh, cool. We got the Fool. That's my card.
Okay.
And
I was really debating.
I think the Fool is kind of fitting for this one. He's some sort of otter, the river otter, just a sea otter.
Okay.
Oh, this actually works, I think.
Okay.
So good.
Okay. So our keywords are innocence, beginnings, trust, hope, and opportunity. It's the first card in the major arcana. The Fool begins your journey toward wisdom. The Fool represents innocence and faith, the naive confidence of youth. Shown as a young traveler, he embarks on an adventure without a care in the world, unconcerned about the potential dangers that lurk ahead on the path.
I think you're the Fool.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
You pick a cryptid to date, you fool.
I know. Seriously.
That's what it's trying to say.
In some decks, he appears as a happy-go-lucky young male standing at the edge of a cliff, just about to step off into the great unknown. Often he carries all his worldly possessions tied in a small bag on a stick over his shoulder, suggesting he doesn't have a lot of baggage yet and is open to life's experiences.
Oh, well, Bat Squatch doesn't have like friends or family, so probably not a lot of baggage.
Yeah, I would think. Oh my goodness. The Fool symbolizes the blind leap of faith we all must take upon entering the journey of life.
Mm-hmm.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Aw.
When the Fool appears in a reading, it usually means you're about to embark on a new way of life. You're open.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you are.
You're open to new experiences and to discovering what lies around the bend. Even if you're not sure about the path you've chosen, you have faith that everything will turn out well. You probably feel out of sync with the rest of the world, but in a good way. Are we so sure?
Aww.
Listen, I'm wearing literal rose-colored glasses. I'm channeling Elton John here, but like, I ain't no fool. You hear the beat of a different drummer and you're ready to march to it.
You hear the beat of leathery bat wings.
Oh boy. I'm skipping right to the love reading.
Perfect.
In a reading about love, this card often means beginning a romance or moving into a new stage in an existing relationship. A new relationship may feel fated, as if you've met your soulmate.
Oh, Bat Squatch is your soulmate.
Yay!
enjoy this period of joy, openness, and excitement. Oh, there's another extra excerpt.
Woo!
The quest for meaning always takes us into the unknown.
That's true.
Oh boy. Okay. Taking these bad boys off, I feel like they are blinding me.
I love that. That was a perfect reading. It made up for all of our problems in the beginning, I think.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. We were having some real technical difficulties.
Yeah, we were. Do you like our explosion of Valentines all over the bed and the altar? And
it's perfect. It's beautiful.
I love your heart-shaped little shelf here.
Mm-hmm.
And you got, is this love potion?
It's actually poison.
We're going to pretend it's love potion.
Yeah. Which, AKA poison.
Well, we hope you all have a swell V-Day, no matter what you do. If you celebrate, if you don't, if you have a date, if you don't, do something for yourself. Self-love is important.
Mm-hmm. Happy Valentine's Day,
happy
creepy
Valentine's
people.
Day. This was a really fun episode. I had a lot of fun being creative and making shit up. That was a good time.
We're going to have to do this again, for sure. So write in with suggestions of cryptids, because we're doing this again. If I have to write it myself, we're doing it again. That was too much fun.
Yeah, it's your turn.
I'm obsessed.
Aw, thanks. Have a creepy ass Valentine's Day. See
ya next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Unless you're one of the 3 bachelor cryptids that Caitlin didn't pick.
Lose my number.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all very upset. I'm going to have to call each one of them personally afterwards and tell them the bad news. So, wish me luck,
Bummer.
everyone. If I'm not here next week, you guys know why. I might have been eaten by a cryptid because he was mad.
Okay, well, listen, we're going to have a chat with them. That's not how you solve problems, okay?
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that is not a birthday present for Kelsey. That is offensive.
Please read it. Please read it.
I cannot read this.
Do you want me to read it?
Oh my God.
Oh,
I mean, I
man.
would hardly call this a family show, but
No, we don't need to read it.
oh my God. No, we
It's
have
just
to read
Oh,
it.
do you want to read it?
Oh my
Okay.
God.
If there's any kids around, send them out of the room.
Immediately, if not sooner. Why are you letting your kids listen to this?
Don't let them listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm naughty.
Jesus. Okay. The submarine, also known as a sexual act involving a man eating out a woman's vagina while masturbating.
Okay. Seems tame.
Just before he comes to completion, he looks up at her. When she notices him looking at her, he says, "Target locked," which is, I can't, no, never.
Target locked.
Target is officially out of the room. While the girl is still in confusion, he says, "Fire torpedo," as he jumps up and comes to completion on her face, in her face, on her face, in her face.
Oh boy.
Then walks away saying, "Target destroyed." And I would literally end the life of this critter.
I mean, this is something you need to talk about with your partner beforehand and make sure everyone's okay with it.
Yeah, because listen, the this definition comes with, "Can I hear it in a sentence?" And here we go. Kelsey was so surprised when I gave her that submarine for her birthday.
No. Don't surprise a submarine on anybody.
Never surprise anyone with anything ever.
No.
Never.
Consent is key.
Yeah. Also, that does not sound like a birthday present for Kelsey. Just FYI.
Kelsey, are you okay?
Kelsey is not okay.